Hello out there to all my YouTube fans and family, my channel family. I am Darlene and I'll be doing your Scorpio love reading. So I'm going to start shuffling and I hope you all have had a very lovely and safe holiday, and I wish you all a happy new year. It's been good for me these last 2-3 days. We're barely into it, but let's see what's going on now for your person over here. This side will be your person, and this side will be you, Scorpio. So let's check in and see what is happening. Generally speaking, I'm asking for energies that are coming in the next week or so, because I'm trying to do these readings weekly. So that's what I'm putting out, is that we get a little reading. Now, that being said, these readings are timeless. You notice I don't put a date on them because I believe in the magic of spirit, and when you're supposed to see this message, you will. So I'm listening just a second. Yeah, they're saying go ahead and pull these cards. All right, I will do that. Now, this is what's going on with your person. If I refer to he or she, it is because there's a person on the card that looks like a he or a she. Gender is not relevant in tarot, so please bear that in mind. And let's see what's going on with your person. Sheesh. Well, okay. You might also want to check out, if you think perchance that you were in a twin flame relationship and that's what's going on, please check out my other readings, because I've noticed a great deal of similarity between the Scorpio readings and the twin flame readings I've been doing. And I've heard other readers also comment that there seem to be a lot of Scorpios in this current twin flame cycle, so you might want to check that out. Okay, here we go. So, your person, they're feeling like a failure about something, to be honest. And geez, I mean, look at this in a row. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Even to those of you who do not understand anything about tarot, you just look at the picture. Let's look at the picture on the card. And I know these are in reverse, but yeah, the picture tells 1,000 words for sure. So there's some kind of major upheaval that has happened or is happening to your person. All right, again, time frame is kind of gray area, but I'm asking for this next coming week, either right near or what's coming up. So there's a tower moment happening for your person. This magician, I'm not clear on him yet. I'll have to come back to him in a minute. I'm just not sure. That energy is a little ambivalent for me. I might want to clarify him. Typically, it means manifestation, trying to, make, it's alchemy, making gold from lead, that kind of thing. The Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning. Now, I'm going to just go through the cards and then I'll come back and talk about how they relate to each other. The Devil. Now, the Devil card in the upright is addictions. It can be restrictions. It can be obsession. It's in the reverse. When it's in the reverse, it can still mean some of those things, but if it's a restriction, then this person is being either let go or letting something else go in their life that has been restricting them and holding them back. And I just got a big yes on that when I touched this card. So then we have the Knight of Cups. This to me can be, well, it can be a number of things. It can be, and I'm just trying to feel what's here. It can be emotional instability. Somebody's just really upset, even depressed. Yes, and nothing certainly coming forward in terms of any kind of love offer. But to me, I'm just feeling, and if you look right below it, the reason I said that, well, no, the reason I said it was because that's the energy I felt off of this card. But if you look below it, this substantiates what I was feeling. Again, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So, and then on the bottom row, they're putting an end to something here. Is what it, I mean. I've got two cards. End of a cycle, the World card. Your plans have fallen through, or plans have delayed or postponed because of an ending for something. There has been an ending. So, woo, golly gee, your person's got it going on over here. And then at the bottom of the deck, well, I wanted to, yeah, I'm just feeling I need to clarify that Magician, and I'm not sure why. And I'm looking, let me get this little deck over here. What is this person trying to manifest up here with this Magician spirit? Tell me more about this Magician, please. Tell me about this Magician. Bear with me, y'all. Oh, that one wants to. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and at the bottom is the Emperor. So I think your person is feeling a little bit of out of control, or maybe he is. The Emperor in reverse to me can be either he's out of control, or he's feeling, oh shoot, what's the word? It's just left my vocabulary. He wants to control too much. And I think because his tower is here, that's why I said out of control. I think that's what he's feeling. You know, the Emperor's it can be feeling weak, I guess. In other words, when the Emperor is upright, he is an authority figure. He is in his power, and I'm just not getting that. That's why I kept coming back to the Tower card. This card is connecting to that card. So that's what I'm feeling. Something in his world has turned upside down. Now the Wheel of Fortune is a good card. So what I feel he's doing, he's trying to manifest, you know, that lemonade from lemons here. But he's not feeling very strong, or very. He just want. I don't know, so let me see what's behind this. Okay. And I realize these cards are very hard to see because they're so small, but this tells me a little bit more here. Besides the Emperor, below that, what's fueling this Emperor feeling inadequate, if we can use that word, that was the word I was looking for, is this Queen of Cups. There's something, now this can be just how he feels about love, but typically, as you've heard me say, kings and queens in my readings are people. So there's something about a Queen of Cups. This could be you, Scorpio. It is your reading after all. He's feeling, again, he's feeling like he's lost control. He's feeling inadequate because of or having to do with a Queen of Cups here. Now the Knight of Wands, is in and out energy. It's fast moving energy. Maybe he's thinking about communicating with you. It's also known as the Player card. So I'm wondering if, and then we've got the Four of Swords in reverse, which has been all over our readings lately, and including the Twin Flame reading. So again, go back and check that out. To me, the energy can be, most often is, I'm not done healing from this. This is healing that's taking much longer than I thought it would. It can also read this Queen of Cups. You're trying to recover. Well, they're not right back to each other. Because of this Knight of Wands is still trying to heal. And then right behind that's the Five of Cups, which is, you know, remorse and regret about a choice somebody made in love. And there we get to it. And now there's this Queen of Swords energy. So this either, I've got two queens here. This could either be another woman or person, not female or male, but person. And they're very angry. I mean, the Ace of Swords is angry and fighting, and the Ace of Wands in reverse is no passion. Okay. I won't go too deep into that, but I think you get the gist here. What I feel like he's trying to change his fortunes here because of whatever's going on. He's hoping. Okay. Oh, bottom of the deck. Yeah, I was going to look at this. The Lovers is a choice. Could be, you know, obviously love. All right, this tells me that whatever choice he made, and I feel like it's in love, he is now very probably regretting it, because this to me in reverse, this Seven of Pentacles in reverse, means looking at seeds you've planted and questioning if it was a wasted time and effort. That's what that can mean for me. And what's fueling this is I hesitate to use the word marriage, because this card is not the marriage card, but it kind of feels that way. It's the home life. If it's what represents a happy home, you've got the kids and the dogs and the whole package. So they're telling me they're questioning. They made a choice, and apparently did not turn out to be a good choice. What was it about? It was about home life. Again, talking about maybe what's going over here, that they had big hopes on. And who had the hopes? This king over here, your person. And now they're losing sleep. They're having a lot of anxiety about the situation, because there was a lot of secrets and information being held back. And they're afraid of what? Of communicating. This person is telling me they're afraid of communicating, and they're trying to be strong. They feel like they have to be strong. And this can be liberation. It can be someone getting single or being single, or coming to you because you're single. So it can mean all of those. Perhaps this person is coming to you single and with an apology. And there's the Justice card. Yep. So again, this could be somebody getting out of a relationship here, or their home, something changing. Let me rephrase that. Something changing. I don't see that specific card. That is going to bring justice in their life. This can also mean, oh, I knew it. I just felt it. I might have to start calling these readings the Queen of Wands readings. If you didn't watch my last couple of 3, go back and watch them, because we can't get away from this Queen of Wands. She is big and wants to take over these readings when she can. So I think there's karma here. This justice can be righting wrongs. It means just what it says, justice, balancing. I'm just hearing karma having to do with this Queen of Wands here. And here we go. We've got the Emperor in reverse again. All right, I'm going to stop there. Well, I'm not either. This Emperor is holding back his love. He's not happy, emotional, and because of a Queen of Wands. So you guys, this energy could be telling me there are 3 people here in this. That's twice I've gotten 2 kings out of 2 queens, excuse me, out of 2 different decks. So if that's your situation, you will know. And if not, please don't try to make it fit. I'm going to move these cards. I always forget that I'm going to pull cards at the end to go in the middle, and I don't leave room, do I? Okay. Now let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio, and we might come back to this, because I feel like I just feel like I might be missing something, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. All right. Spirit, please show me how my Scorpio is feeling about this love situation for this coming week. Please show me, how's my Scorpio feeling about this love situation that's showing up here. Okay. One more. Thank you. Well, you want communication, don't you? Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Ouch. Well, clearly you are hurting over this situation, and yeah. Oh my gosh, what has happened? Well, this is future predictive energy, so Well, that's not true. It could be happening now. All right, let me see here. Again, picture's worth 1,000 words. Your heart is broken. There is, now this could mean you have an incoming communication that may break your heart. Queen of Cups is holding her cup back. In fact, when it's in reverse in this particular deck, I don't know why this particular deck, but it just reminds me she's just like ready to throw it down, dump it all out. So I don't think you're very happy. That again is emotionally being very unhappy. Why? Because very possibly there has been self-sabotage, ego, pride. Now, it's in the reverse, so could tell me. Wait 1 second. I'm looking at. Wow, and you both had these cards. Was it the Scorpio reading or the Twin Flame reading? Oh shoot, I can't remember now. You both had this Six of Wands in the reverse in your previous reading. And your person had an ending right in the middle of their cards. So I would go back and look at that one. Now, I think you've given up on getting it. I think you were hoping, again, swords are communication or thoughts or mind actions, things that you do from the mind. And I think you're just, what comes to mind is you're over it. That's what comes to mind. You don't want any more of this trickery, this deception. This Hangman tells me, because it's in the reverse, that you're not getting any. The Hangman in the upright is someone hanging there thinking, trying to see the gold around his head there is, I'm just going to hang here and take a time out because I need to get a new perspective on things. This is in the reverse. So you're telling me, no, I'm not getting any new perspective. I know exactly what I think about that. and you're not having it. Can I put it like that? There is no apology. You're definitely not apologizing. This looks like y'all had a fight, but I don't see that card particularly. And I don't see what would tell me that was maybe a Five of Wands, but I'm not seeing it. But the Five of Swords could be that too. So somebody is either you were looking for an apology and instead you got some other kind of news here. That could have been it. I'm just sort of reading these energies. Again, the Five of Wands in the reverse is basically failure. You've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, which can be something that tells me there's been untruths, but it can also be like, this could be indeed the arguments, hurtful words. About what? About something that would have been, this can be sometimes called the Twin Flame card, but it basically, the Four of Wands is a happy home, and you see two people here. They've got holding up flowers. They're celebrating. So I don't know. I'm just. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. See, this is really interesting. I typically get this Page of Pentacles in reverse, referring to this side, which is most often the Divine Masculine. Again, it's not really about gender, which tells me you're not learning. The Page of Pentacles and the upright, and there's I had to say it, didn't I? I had to say it, and there's the Five of Wands. So this Page of Pentacles is telling me he's the student card when he's upright, but he's in the reverse. So somebody didn't learn their lesson maybe about this conflict. There has now been verification that there has been either competition, conflict, fighting, arguing of some kind. And so this cup of love has been withheld. But you're not able to move on to calmer waters. You're not able to move on from it yet. Nope, you're standing still. You're not going anywhere. And you're angry and you're upset. This Queen of Swords can slice you in about 1,000,000 pieces in a nano minute. You've had a lot of, you're just, gosh, it's interesting what I feel. Of course, this is called the Miser card in the upright, and this person is holding on tight to his money. So in the reverse, this can be maybe you're letting go a little bit. It could also mean maybe you have lost some money because of this situation. I don't know. I don't usually get that from that card, but I did. Now you both, here again, you both got the Three of Wands in reverse. So this is plans that have fallen through. Your ships did not come into that harbor, and this can also be divine timing. So something is out of sync here. And I think you're done fighting for it. You're telling me, I'm not going to resist this situation anymore. I'm not going to stand and fight over it, because I can't see. Frankly, I don't know what the heck's going on. I can't see. Things are hidden from me. And you know that old mind trick, when we can't see things, we make up stories in our mind. Oh, I felt that was a Tower or Devil. I could just feel a real strong energy there. Because something that disappointed you may, I don't normally get that off that card either. Something that disappointed you feels, what I started to say, feels like it's coming around again. And maybe you were thinking about taking this cup again. So, of course, what is that? What is that that's coming back around? This Devil. This could represent this person over here. Devil, Devil. It could represent just a toxic environment, toxic situation, toxic relationship, toxicity. Again, it can be addictions, but it can also be restrictions. And I remember your last reading, we talked about that you had it as your first card here, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. And I remember saying to you that you feel, obviously still maybe feel, that there was so much toxicity over here that it was holding you back. So that could very be, there's no collaboration here, yeah. This can be, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse can be somebody who's not single, but it can also mean codependency. Maybe that's what this toxicity was about. And there's the Knight of Wands again, that in and out energy. Now in the reverse, the Knight of Wands is very, very reckless. Somebody's getting bad karma. Now, you know, it's interesting. When I went to, this is going to be a little bit of a disclaimer. When I went to choose the decks, my first instinct was to choose this deck for the masculine and this deck for the feminine. And the energy, some of these messages I'm giving you have been messages that I've gotten for the divine masculine recently. But I'm not going to second guess that decision, but I'm just wondering if there's a role reversal here. Maybe something that's happening here in this Tower is causing you now to have a role reversal. I do not know. You can tell me that in the comments. But what I do want to know here is, what is the potential outcome for this love situation this week, Spirit? Just show me, please, what's going to happen. Well, that was already turned around. I don't know how that happened, but Spirit, show me, please, what is the potential outcome in this love situation this week? Oh, I've got lots of cards that I didn't know. Is there another one? That's very unusual that would happen. So let me be sure. I thought I saw one more, but no. Okay. Well, clearly there's a crossroads here, but oh, they're popping out. All right. So you're going to be at a crossroads this week about this person, and it is bridging energy. So this person could be at a crossroads about something that they used to feel passionate about that they don't feel passionate about anymore, and that they're holding back their love from. Now, if this person was dealing with another person and you happen to know that, then this could apply to that situation. It could also apply to you regarding this person. So put these energies where they belong in your story, and if none of it fits, then, you know, go find another reader that's telling your story. But I'm just going to have to pull one at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Swords in reverse. Well, that tells me that what I heard is, I know what the card means, but what I heard is somebody's strategy didn't work. Look at that. Somebody's strategy didn't work, and they can't get out of this pain and this hurt and this feeling stabbed in the back about this marriage. Yep, that's coming. That's a repeating message here. So something has happened regarding a marriage or relationship here, and somebody got stabbed in the back because there was no equal give and take. A broken heart here. Yep, somebody broke your heart because either you're, and I typically would say this is you, the Queen of Pentacles. Once in a while it has been in their reading about a third party, but typically that would be my Queen of Wands, who would be the third party. And there's been conflict. Maybe they're telling me you have had conflict. Well, I can't get the cards. Hang on. You have had conflict with this king about truths because of something that they maybe have promised you an offer, or promised to commit to you in some way and didn't come through. Or this, you know, this is a tangible, in the upright, this is a tangible, physical, something in the material world offer, but that has been held back or blocked. Again, 3 times we've had this, the 6 of Wands, and I'm in reverse all 3 times. And I'm inclined to repeat myself from this last reading where this came out twice also. It can also, in the upright, be somebody who is getting fame and recognition. It's victory after a long battle. But in this case, I feel there has been a long battle, but there's been no victory. There's no win here. And I'm also feeling that maybe somebody was looking for more attention than you were willing to give. Or, no, period. That's it. Yeah. And I feel like there's love here, or there has been love here, but the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse, and I think that this situation is changing. I think you are probably feeling, say you, I mean that in the plural sense, both of you are feeling remorse and hurting over this because there was no stability, and you're ready to move on. Yeah, again, same card from another deck here. The 7 of Wands in reverse. You're not wanting to stand up for this, or you're not wanting to fight, or you're letting your resistance down about something from the past that you had tried to work on and make plans around. And there's that 4 of Pentacles in reverse, but you're just like, eh. Yeah, that's... So Scorpio, now wish this was more positive. Your last few readings have been like this, but I know this is just this week. That's all I asked about. And I want to look, I'm going to pull, I think there's confusion here. I'm going to pull some more cards. I'm going to pull more cards. Confusion. Okay, about this can sometimes mean a third party for me, and it's in reverse, so there may have been another person here, and that has come out in your readings before. And so now where you had confusion, again, this could be this person. This is the bridging common energy between you two. So I'm saying you because it's your reading, but this could also be this person. Where there has been confusion in the past about this third party, now someone has clarity. And you're up in your head, whoever this is, up in their head about it. But now they're thinking about bringing an offer, some kind of offer. They want to put these burdens down. I'm going to just pull these here. They want to put these burdens down. They're heavy. But again, there have been arguments, and Ace of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. Unkind words, lack of truth here. But they can't move on. This is you. And I remember in another reading, 2 readings ago, I think it was, I don't know. You both had this 6 of Swords in reverse. That means you're not able to move on. There's just been no justice here, but maybe somebody's getting bad karma. My gosh, you cannot make this up. 3 times the devil card has come out here. 3 times. In reverse, this is mean let go of being released, though, from things that held you back. So either you're both letting go of this relationship and moving on, or somebody here is letting go of something that's been holding them back from their wishes being fulfilled. Yeah, there's been no, maybe no communication here. You're not done healing. It's been disappointing. And you know where your 10 of Cups is. You know where you want to go. So you're taking a time out. Yeah. You're taking a time out and trying to decide who and what you want to collaborate on before you start this new journey. Yep. I can't resist. Because things are now coming to light that were hidden before. Things are being shown. Things are being illuminated. Well, Scorpio, I wish this was a little bit more positive, but you know how it goes. It just isn't sometimes. You both are assessing where you want your, where and who and what you want your investments to be. This came out in the previous reading too. So this is in some ways a bit of a repeat, but this energy here is different. In your previous reading, this 10 of Cups, excuse me, 10 of Swords was here. Go back and look at that reading because this was a big moment. This was a mic drop moment. It was either the Scorpio reading or the Twin Flame reading. I can't remember, but where we've got this as the center energy, and I asked what this was, and it had the Queen of Wands on it. So I feel like somebody's trying to end a relationship here. If again, you know there's a third party here. That could well be this person in the middle of that situation here, trying to resolve that and get that done. Meanwhile, you're telling me, I just don't know if I have any more patience. So I don't know if I want to sit here in this hangman anymore. I don't think I can get a new perspective. It seems pretty clear to me here. This person, you know, you've been stuck for a while. That's what I'm feeling off. You've been stuck for a while because of a broken heart. And I think you're just kind of angry that this person didn't bring this commitment to you here. Yeah. It's a failure about, and then there's been arguments and disappointing news, untruths about a commitment here. This happily, well, it's not the happily ever after card, but. So Scorpio, I don't know. I'm just not satisfied with leaving it there. Give me some advice for my Scorpios. Okay, we know all that's a hot mess over there. We know that. Give me some advice for my Scorpios here for this week. Can we give them any good news, please? Goodness me. I'm kind of over it. Those two want to come out. Well, all right. So it says, what's at the bottom? This is a completely different message. So, no, it isn't. Okay, I know what it means. Let me rephrase that. This is communication. It means rushing. It also means fast forward movement, rather like this does, but this can be, sometimes this can be disappointing news. But I feel like that's not the case of what I'm feeling right here. But there is news, communication coming about something you once felt you wanted to fight for, that maybe somebody wants to work on now. This can also tell me, if you don't want that relationship back, it can also tell me you might be bringing that person some communication, because remember we have this card here. You might be telling them, I'm moving on. I'm putting my wall up here. I'm just going to go focus on my work, because this is nothing but a big fat disappointment for me. I'm taking my cup of love somewhere else. 2 cups, look, King of Cups. Who or what is fueling this 4 of Cups? This King of Cups. So, and I'm taking my cup of, oh my gosh, look at all these cups of love here. Oh, and there's balancing out. So you could be telling me, if you don't want this person back, the message I think you're giving here is, or getting, this person has disappointed you too much. You're taking your cup of love and you're going to go find a new relationship where there is justice and balance. Now, if you want this person back, you're telling them, whichever side you're on here, I keep referring to that, but it could be over here. This has been disappointing, but I love you. I really want to give you my cup of love. Let's be together. I want, this can be the legal system. I want to try to work something out, commit to you in some sort of binding way. And that's the news I'm bringing you, because I've learned my lesson and I want to start over. Ooh, and the reconciliation card here. Oh, I picked the right deck for that. This is the reconciliation card, judgment, awakening. Why? Because now I want this commitment. Four of Wands, Four of Wands. Now I'm ready to commit to this happily ever after, because my heart is hurting too. My heart is hurting. Three of Swords, Three of Swords. Because of this deception and because of a choice I made in love. But I know I need to change. I know this needs to change, or you're walking away. This could also mean, or that I need to change and walk away from something if this person is involved with somebody else, because I can't carry this burden anymore. This is the wounded warrior, but he is tired. He's got one more little fight left in him, and he's ready to rush in here to this Queen of Pentacles, right? And bring this cup of love. So if you want this, but there's conflict, there's the self-sabotage. I think your person very likely has continued to self-sabotage this relationship. That's kind of the bottom line. So what are they self-sabotaging? This passionate new beginning. So you end up being stuck again. Oof. All right. So depending on, you can make either of those stories fit, depending on, if you don't want this person back, then you know you need to move on. If you do want this person back, then you might hear from them. You might. I don't have real strong communication over here. I have it here, very strong. This means, it means fast forward movement, but it does mean communication. Well, Scorpio, that is what I have for you today for your midweek update. I hope this helps you in some way and brings clarity. It seems like this kind of ongoing energy, except for you, but over here there's something going on for sure. And I hope that you are granted peace through all of this at the very least. And I hope you will check back with me soon. I will probably do a no contact reading in the next day or two also. And then if you haven't, check out my deceased loved ones playlist. I also do readings there on your loved ones that have passed over. Okay, well, that's what I have for you today, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.